What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Wednesday night show here, talking the Thursday games. Unfortunately, got to fly out early in the morning, so I won't be able to do a show. Would have loved to have my guy Ronald on the show, but there's only two games, so I'm gonna go ahead and break them down. Obviously, can't even make it to the casino as well, so I'm not betting anything for the Thursday games, but I will. The apps have limited me, so I can barely even get down $50 on the apps here in Colorado, man. But it's all good. Two games, gonna break them down. Not really happy coming off a losing day, man. Them trash ass Cavs, but it is what it is, my guys. We live to fight another day. You see what I'm saying? But let's get straight to it here, man. We're going over here to the streets of Indiana in this one, man. We got the Pacers getting 3.5 points at the house versus the Milwaukee Bucks. In theory, the Bucks should have basically everybody to play in this game, especially seeing that Giannis got thrown out of the game on Wednesday night as well. He got two technical fouls as well. So I do kind of have a rule not to bet against teams. This is definitely something that I'm not really going to go against here in the future. I don't really want to bet against teams that have been on a long homestand. This will be the fifth game of a homestand for the Pacers. It's just really nice and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to travel anywhere. You're in your same gym, especially with a shooting team like the Pacers that like to shoot a lot of threes. You kind of like you're really comfortable shooting in your own gym. You hadn't had to travel anywhere. No sight chains, none of it. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So this is the last game of their homestand, but the Bucks have absolutely owned them. They've won nine straight games versus they've won nine straight, not nine straight. They've won 9 out of 10 games versus the Pacers, 7-3 against the spread as well. So for whatever reason, we know the Pacers struggle a little bit defensively, and the Bucks for whatever reason just absolutely own them. They sat Middleton on Wednesday. It's looking like right now the final score isn't there, but it's looking like the Bucks might lose outright to the Detroit Pistons. That's all the more reason why I would look towards a bounce back spot for them here in Indiana and this one, my guys. So like I say, Giannis didn't play his full minutes. He got thrown out early in the third quarter. They set out Middleton, so he should be in here. You should get a full squad for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Giannis is probably going to come into this game pretty pissed as well. He was really pissed. They had to make him go back to the locker room. He did not want to come out the game. He got two technical fouls there, man. So could only look towards the Milwaukee Bucks laying the 3.5. That's what I think the right side. Actually, like both favorites on this Thursday slate in this one, my guys. So don't absolutely love this slate. I knew that I didn't love this slate when I looked at it a few days ago, but it is what it is. But if I'm betting that first game, super high total, 242.5. But I'd lean towards the Bucks, land the 3.5 there. If I was betting this game, I'd be taking Milwaukee, land the 3.5 in Indianapolis in this one. Like I say, won 9 of the last 10. In theory, you could say that the Pacers are due for a win versus the Bucks, but with them coming in pissed off, likely losing a game straight up to the Detroit Pistons, Bucks probably get things going in this one versus like a smaller Pacers team. See what I'm saying? Because other than Miles Turner, you kind of got Jalen Smith over there, which they call him Sticks. They don't really have a ton of size and paint protection to stop Giannis. Guys like Brook Lopez from getting to the basket in this one, dominating the boards as well, man. But obviously, you're gonna need Dame Lillard to pick it up. He hadn't really been playing the best, but I know Giannis is gonna come out with fire in his eyes in this one. And if you do want to bet the Bucks, you probably want to take this one overnight because could definitely see 4.5 popping up the next day. Maybe even this one might close at -5 for the Bucks in this one, my guys. But like I say, Pacers have been at the house for a while. Five game homestand. Lately, what we've been seeing, especially early in the season, when teams are on this homestand, 4 or 5 games, they're really comfortable. They come out hitting their shots, and it makes perfect sense from basketball wise as well, my guys. But I can say I'd still lean toward the Bucks in a bounce back J spot in this particular game. Next game up, man. This is a Mexico City game, my guys. So I know it looks like that the Magic are at the house in this one. They're not playing at home. This is a Mexico City game, which kind of gives it all the more reason why we're not really sure what's going to happen. Two teams played. So if you guys don't know, Mexico City is really high altitude. So one of these teams is going to run out of gas. I do know that the Orlando Magic's coach, Jamal Mosley, he's not used to it, but he does know what to look for. He says that he's going to have his team running and gunning early to get them ready for this game. He was a coach for the Mavericks back in 2019 when they went to Mexico City and got the win over the Detroit Pistons in this one. But Personally, I do think the Hawks are the better team, especially with the Magic. They're going to be missing Wendell Carter Jr. for a while. I'm trying my best to look for some Markelle Fultz. They say that he practiced, but when you look at the video of Mosley dunking the ball and everybody's on the practice floor, I don't see Markelle Fultz. He was probably having treatment. I also saw another picture of him, and he kind of had his leg extended. So if it is his right knee, which I'm sure it is, I'm pretty sure that that's the one he had the ACL on. If he has his leg extended while he's taking a picture, that means that he doesn't want to bend the knee, which means that he might still have soreness. They say that he practiced, but if Markelle Fultz doesn't play in this game, I definitely think the Hawks minus the 2.5 get the job done. This is another one where if you do like this side, you might want to take it the day before. If Fultz is in, it might go down to 2, maybe 1.5. If he's out, this one will go up to 3.5 at the very least in this one. I do think the Hawks have a ton of more depth in this one. You just need them to play a little defense. They don't always play the best defense, but remember, the Hawks had just won 4 straight games, and then they took that loss up there in OKC. So it's actually a shorter flight for the Hawks coming from OKC, going down to Mexico, than it is from Orlando. Obviously coming from Orlando, and that one really would like to play the Hawks here minus 2.5. I really think that this is the right side in this game. It's crazy because 2 national TV games. I could see both of these favorites covering in this one. Don't really have a ton of thoughts on the total. Actually, what I would like to do, just basketball wise, when 2 teams are playing in a new arena and it's high altitude and it's new sight lines as well, you usually want to take a first quarter under. That doesn't mean that the game's going to go under, but specifically for the first quarter, you expect a little bit more missed shots in this one. Even though the Hawks like to run and gun, the Magic are somewhat of a defensive team, especially if they're missing folks. They're going to be missing their point guard. They got Bataze starting at the center. The Magic's injuries are starting to pile up in this one. They do get Jonathan Isaac back, but to be honest with you, a first quarter under would be like a system play. Just it's kind of like college teams when they're playing those tournament games, and they're playing in an arena they never played in before. That usually leads to like a first half under. But in the NBA, I would say a first quarter under. Just taking teams a little bit getting used to, even though they practice there for a day, still take them getting a little used to the altitude as far as game wise, and it'll probably see a few more missed shots in this game, my guys. So only 2 games today. Like I say, in the first one, well, this one, it would be Hawks minus the 2.5. That's the only way I could look. I actually heavily lean that way. If I was able to go to the casino, I'd probably be betting Hawks minus 2.5. I might sprinkle a little sum on it, like $50, but like I say, I am traveling to Detroit tomorrow, so I'm going to be in the airport, going to be doing all type of stuff. It's going to be a really busy day for me tomorrow, but I should be back to the house or be back on doing shows on Friday, my guys. So that's the show, man. Finna get out of here. My main 3 leans would be Bucks minus the 3.5, Hawks minus 2.5. In the first quarter under for the Magic Hawks. It is what it is, guys. Coming off a loss today, man, but we will get it back. I'll guarantee you that. It's got a big slate on Friday for the play-in. Not for the play in the in-season tournament games, my guys. I'm definitely try to cook up a banger for that one. Probably not going to have any official plays on this Thursday night slate, my guys. So it's all love. I try my best to do a show for you guys because I know I won't be able to do it on Thursday. So this is the Wednesday night show. If I had one top play, it would be Hawks minus the 2.5. After that, Bucks minus 3.5, and then the first quarter under for Magic Hawks. That's the show, my guys. Remember, the Hawks Magic is in Mexico City. It's not in Orlando, so that's a little bit of different cap. One of these teams will run out of gas in the fourth quarter. Not really sure which one it is, but I definitely would lean toward the Hawks more depth. I trust their shooters a little bit more as well, especially with the Magic. I mean, like I said, if Fultz is not out there, there would be a huge blow for the Orlando Magic. They're not the type of team that can start missing guys and compete with top tier teams, in my opinion, like the Atlanta Hawks, my guys. So if I had one best bet, it would be the Hawks minus the 2.5, but nothing official for me here. Obviously, with it being in Mexico City, you never really know what you're going to get in this game. It's not like a regular NBA game, my guys. But I try my best to come on here and give you guys the info. I will be cooking up stuff. While I'm on the plane, I'm going to be looking at the games for Friday. So I'm gonna try to cook up at least three plays for the Friday play in season tournament games. It's all love, man. If you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will win, my guys. We will get the cash back. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but we live to fight another day, my guys. It's all love. J Money is money. We out, my guys. Let's get some cash. Hope everybody has a great night, great Thursday. Whatever you decide to bet, best of luck on your bets, my guys. I'm out.